Look, Lefty Gunplay is a cool guy, but he's confusing opportunity with friendship. Now, Kendrick Lamar was performing at the SoFi Stadium on his Grand National Tour in LA. Lefty Gunplay heard that TV off coming on and he tried his best to get to that stage, tried his best. Security wouldn't let him. Security wouldn't let him. He wasn't invited on stage. Every time you see Kendrick Lamar, doesn't mean he's ready to unite brands. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. K-Dot was throwing a bone. He was putting the West Coast on. You know what I mean? West Coast ain't had no motion like that. So he got a few artists together, threw them on that GNX CD album, and he tried to give them a chance to go make something out themselves. The man don't want to unite brands. If we being honest, if we being real, Lefty Gunplay is bad for business. Yeah, Lefty Gunplay is very bad for business. Kendrick Lamar is trying to be a good American boy. He even got his haircut cut exactly like Drake's. Point blank, period. He didn't want to go with the naps no more, with the nappy look. He's trying to clean it up. So why would Lefty Gunplay, Lefty, why would you think Kendrick Lamar really want to be your motherfucking friend, fam? Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. There's always oh, Kendrick text me this, or I do have his number, eh? Like, bro, get off the gas and just make something with yourself. But let's get into this content. Let's see Lefty Gunplay for who he is, fam. He think it's something that it's not. They always going, West go West Side, man. Get off the gas, bro. This ain't 1992. No mas, bro. Let's get into the content.
They won't let Lefty on the stage. They won't let Lefty on the stage. Hey, get crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious, crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious, crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Hey, you got Lefty?
Look, I like Lefty. I do. You know what I mean? He's entertaining. He always so fucked up, hey. Yeah, he's entertained me. You know what I mean? But the man can't rap for shit. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real, bro. The attention that you give these people that don't have any fucking talent, you know, on that microphone is a shame. A shame. Why? You build their head up and you make them think they really got it, so they don't even put the proper effort into making the music, fam. It all comes out as bullshit and rambling. You know what I mean? It's nothing, bro. Nigga be like, oh, you yap a lot. Well, it's a lot to say, dumbass nigga. It's a lot to fucking say. Now, look here. Lefty Gunplay thought he was gonna be invited on that stage. He threw you a bone, nigga. He threw you a bone. That's it. Matter of fact, when you see Kendrick Lamar coming, go the other fucking way, fam. Yeah, just not looking good for you. I know a lot of people gonna say, oh, he hating on old Lefty Gunplay. I like Lefty Gunplay. Like I said, he makes me laugh. He makes me laugh. When I see his little clips going all over Twitter, I laugh. You know what I mean? Why would I want the cancellation of a Lefty Gunplay? I have to salute him. Why? Because he went from nothing to something. And I'm talking about hip-hop wise. I don't know if he can spend everything he get on drugs. He's always so fucked up, eh? This doesn't matter with what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is the man was able to make himself visible in the hip-hop community. When the hip-hop community picks and choose who they wants to get behind, they never get behind the real talent. Why? It would erase the accolades that they think they have cemented. Them accolades ain't shit, fam. If the only way you can keep yourself relevant is by not really letting a real talent get on, you just a hoe ass nigga. On top of that, you suck, bro. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. A lot of people say, bro, Scar's finna play around. Why don't you go head first into that music? Bro, ain't nobody gonna give me they fans. Look, we done did this dance plenty of times. Nobody wants to share their fan base. Why? Sharing your fan base loses you money. Once you show people you're not as cool as they thought, and there's actually somebody out there that's cooler with less money, it makes you so irrelevant that they just forget about you. They forget about you in one day, bro. Look at Kanye West. With all this hell, Hitler, Nazi, swastika shit, people ain't worried about college dropout and graduation. Niggas ain't worried about that no more, bro. You can wipe away everything you did in the industry by fucking up one time. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real, bro. But yeah, that's how these people are. That's how they are. They never want to share their fan base with somebody more talented. It's always going to be a Lefty Gunplay type of nigga. With all the people that Kendrick Lamar could have put on that GNX, nigga, you could have went with Babyface Gunner. You could have went with Mozzie. You could have went with... The list goes on, bro. Roddy Ricch. You could have went with the usual, bro. Like, and just let them, because you know they got talent. You could have put your shit behind them, and that album would have really sold. But look here, bro. These little nobodies that's on that album, they were never supposed to be Kendrick Lamar's friends. Like, if you could be bought that easy, my nigga, you ain't nothing but a hoe ass glazer. Let's just be honest. I'm not talking about Lefty Gunplay, but if the shoe fits, even Lefty must wear it. Unfortunately, bro, if the shoe fits, you must wear that motherfucker. Nigga put a little change in your pocket, and now you following him like he got a carrot up his motherfucking ass crack. You know what I mean? Look, all power to him. All power to him. He didn't learn how to use the bots and shit like that, but the nigga ain't rapping like that. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Lefty ain't got no spit in him. He ain't got nothing on that motherfucking mic. And that's all that matters, bro. Now we got a whole little West Coast Joy Badass going against Kendrick Lamar, TDE family, and Daylight. Look, bro, all that shit bullshit. That shit is distractions. Joy Badass been out the game for a minute. Kendrick Lamar was out the game for a minute, bro. All these people want is attention. Joy Badass, you can rap like a motherfucker, bro, but you can't make it sound good commercially. You can't make a song, you know what I mean? You can't make a song. You are old Loaded Lux type of nigga, bro. Hearing you rap on the corner, hell yeah. You gonna turn heads. But when it come to making a song, bro, you just ain't got no style, bro. I don't even like Ray Vaughn like that, but I think Ray Vaughn killed him. You know what I mean? I think Ray Vaughn killed him. A lot of people say Ab-Soul is a Joy Badass type of nigga. Ain't never made a hit record, bro, besides Illumination, and that was like 10, 15 some odd years ago, bro. He can't make a good song to save his fucking life. But giving him a little boom bap and a microphone, he can casually make something sound good. You know what I mean? But other than that, the talent that y'all think these people possess, Lefty Gunplay, they don't have it, bro. They ain't got it because it ain't in him. It's all about bedazzling themselves and looking like something. Once you make the sheeps think you got some money, they all come a running. That's just how it is. Look, shout out Lefty Gunplay. This video wasn't made to bash him. Wasn't made to bash him. But look here, bro. Every time you see that nigga on stage, fam, and that TV come off, stop saying that's your motherfucking song, bro. You at the end of that motherfucker. Crazy, spooky, scary, hilarious. You're at the end of the fucking song, fam. Stop trying to act like that shit your record and you just required to be up there every time you around, bro. You following this nigga through the country, hoping that he bring you on that motherfucking stage. Nigga, get off the gas. Drop it in the comments, man. Shout out Lefty Gunplay. I like him. Shout out Kendrick Lamar, Kenneth Duckworth, K-Dot, as some people like to refer to him as. I like him. Shout out TDE. They got a little movement over there, but ain't no real talent over there. Yeah, ain't no real talent over there. All of them sound the same. Point blank period. And don't talk to me about a schoolboy Q. I will not answer questions about what's going on between me and Q. That's just know I lost all respect for him. But when he did what he did and said what he said, he was probably high. But I can't let you blame shit on being high and me still see you or fuck with you the same. I don't see him the same anymore. Point blank period. Drop it in the comments. And the black lip pastor has always been that black lip guy. You know? Always been that black lip guy. Point catch my drift or not, bro. I'm not explaining it. Yeah, I'm not explaining it. This one over. Lefty Gunplay, stay your ass off that stage, man. When it pertains to Kendrick Lamar and you see that TV off coming on, you don't need to be up there to say scary, spooky, or they can actually get any vato, any tatted up. I'm gonna call you. You know what? They can get any tatted up chomo to come up there and say scary, spooky, hilarious, goofy, scary, whatever the fuck he said, bro. I ain't even thinking about that shit these days. Look, this is like people, when you ramble, you yap. What the fuck do you think this is, bro? This is my content. If I want to yap on this motherfucker all fucking day, that's what the fuck I'm gonna do. Cause I'm expressing my freedom of speech, not yours. Given the opportunity, most of y'all wouldn't know what the fuck to say. Can't even talk to your motherfucking self, bro. And that's a goddamn shame. So before you get into these comments, understand this. I'm no longer arguing with a peasants or the peasants. I'm no longer arguing with the peasants. It's whatever I say go. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm the king of the castle. Not just my castle, but yours too, nigga. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real, bro. It's only a matter of time. See, what you witnessing right now is me grinding. You witnessing me grinding and you witnessing me create art. Art. Art is in the eye of the beholder. Everybody ain't got it because it ain't in you. But soon you'll notice, like, God, this nigga Scars from the Playground has became a household name. That was always the mission. That was the mission yesterday. That was the mission today. That's going to be the mission tomorrow. We're going to become a household name. Scars from the Playground, I say we because it's not just me. I got niggas ready to rat pack a nigga like the Hoovers. But I was taught to put in my own work and learn how to maneuver. But when I say we, it's a lot of people coming with me. There's a lot of people coming with me. Once I break down the door, you'll realize I didn't let in more. You know what I mean? Real shit, bro. Scars from the Playground. Check out the new music. I'm dropping shit. I drop gems on Instagram all the time. Scars from the Playground at gmail.com. Well, Scars from the Playground at gmail.com. That's my contact info. If you got a movie for me, I will be in New York soon. Really would like to meet up with old Spike Lee. I'll be in Brooklyn. If you know Spike, get at him. Tell him to get at me. Scars from the Playground at gmail.com. Look, the Gmail is the same for everybody. I'm not going to give you a special one until I feel like you're doing some special shit. Other than that, everybody get the same general contact information. Go check out the music, Instagram. Matter of fact, streaming on all platforms. Scars from the Playground, exactly like it sounds. Check out the music. New album coming soon. I think I'm going to drop that right when Young Thug drops that You Scuddy album. Gunna album coming out too, but I ain't really worried about Gunna. Everybody know what Gunna shit gonna sound like. Virgil, yeah, everybody know it gonna sound like. But I'm more concerned with Young Thug album. Why? I'm the real thugger. I always have been. Always have been a real thugger. Somewhere down the line, he stole my name, but we ain't tripping now. Why? Because Scars from the Playground is here. We exist. I exist. I am real. I promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, so help me God. You know what I mean? Drop it in the comments. Scars from the Playground. Like, share, subscribe. Making that money. So you rarely see me this summer, but guess what? Coming back stunting. I can't make this shit up, bro. There's a lot of shit going on behind the scenes that a lot of people don't understand, and I can't even put it into words. Point blank, period. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. Drop it in the comments, man. Scars from the playground. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rare, people tell me I'm equipped. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.